Our Heavenly Father, tonight we ask you, Father, as we do the city business, Father, do it your will, Father, pleasing unto you. Father, we pray for those that are sick tonight as well. Keep your hand upon them. In Jesus' name we pray.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. All right. In your package, you have the minutes from the August 16th, 2022 meeting.
So moved.
No question.
In the stormwater, it just said that the dollar amount would be used for square pipes needed from Lee to Harrison. I think that used to be for the lining of them instead of the purchase of new.
Could I leave that blank?
It says minutes will be, stormwater states the dollar amount for square pipes needed from Lee to Harrison.
Okay, so it needs to read.
The lining of the.
Or reline.
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
Any other changes? Okay, with that, motion?
Motion.
We got a motion? We got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, carries. All right. So, I bet the chamber's got a little bit to talk about
A little
tonight.
bit. So, we hit September, which is our busiest tourism month. This weekend in particular, we have 3 events going on, 2 of which, reminder, we are already partially funding through tourism funds for their marketing. So first up is the 8th through the 11th is the Kenneth RC Club 3D Bash out near the Humane Department. If anyone hasn't been to that, I really encourage you to go check it out. It's really neat. It's RC airplanes. Some are small like this podium and some are as long as your desk. They do lots of neat tricks. There's no admission. It's just kind of a casual competitions throughout the weekend for people who are into that hobby. They have auctions and drawings, and anyone can participate in the drawings. I think on Saturday they'll probably have fish out there for their people. I think they're going to have a lot of people from all over the country to participate. So that is something that truly brings people to Kennett, and I encourage you to get out there and check it out. The Kennett Cruisers Car Show is also happening this weekend on Friday evening. I think now they're going to have a scavenger hunt through town, I understand. Cars are to come to the American Legion at 4 o'clock. They're going to have, I believe, 10 different items throughout town that they have to take a picture of. The first car back wins a cash prize. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Then they're going to do a cruise in through town and end up at the American Legion where they'll have live music. Last year they had food trucks, so I imagine they will again. And people can just hang out and visit. And then Saturday, the car show will be at Jones Park with registration beginning at 9 a.m. And then they have a full day's worth of events out there. So definitely check that out. And then also, this Saturday is the Fall Into Arts Festival, all happening on the downtown square. They have music and entertainment hourly, vendors all around the square and in the Opera House, lots of activities for kids and families. So there's no excuse to leave Kennett this weekend. Definitely stay home, find something to do. There's something for every age group member of your family. Also, at the end of this month, we can't forget the Delta Fair, September 27th through October 1st, and we want to thank all the organizations who worked so hard to put on that event, and all of them this weekend. It takes a lot of volunteer work, and we are thankful for those people who put those events on to bring visitors to our community. And one more thing about the Delta Fair I'll mention is the Delta Fair Parade registration is handled by the Chamber of Commerce office, and people can register by calling us at 888-5828, or the easiest way is an online registration form that is up now on kennettmall.com, and you'll automatically get an email confirmation and know that you'll be in the lineup. The other thing I have to talk about is the eclipse. We've talked about it a couple times this year, but I also mentioned to you a couple months ago that we are in the end period of the good pricing on ordering glasses. So October 1st, the price on glasses is going to increase by 5 cents per item, and right now we can get them for 30 cents each. with a setup fee of, let's see, $56. So what I think that we should do is order 10,000 pairs of glasses, and that would at least get us covering just about every member of the city of Kenneth. And then some businesses will have them, you know, they'll come through their corporation, sometimes the schools get them through other sources. So that'll free us up some to sell to tourists. We can go higher if we want to, but 10,000 feels like a pretty good round number. If we did an allocation of $3,000 tonight, that would purchase those 10,000. The chamber would handle designing those and ordering them and holding on to them until we get closer to the event.
And when is that?
It is April 2024. April, see if I can give you the dates and times.
I think that sounded like a great idea. I'd like to, I want to know where we're gonna, what account we can pull it out of to do that.
I think tourism's appropriate for that, yeah. It's tourism.
All right,
Okay.
I'll make the motion.
Make the motion, good.
Second.
Got a second? All in favor? Very good. All right.
Well, thank you, I'll go ahead and get those ordered so that we've got them at a good price. And if later we decide that we want to order more, then we can do that, but I feel good that we have the bulk of them done now.
Okay.
All right, thank you all.
Okay. Finances, she's not here. Randy, I know we have a statement of revenues.
The numbers are looking better. The department heads have, I guess, now 2 sheets. I gave them additional one I didn't know they had. We're still working on the numbers. We've got some issues we still need to work through. We should be at 16–17% of your line items. So those that are over it, you would try to address those as we move into the next one. At the end of October, I'm sorry, 1st of October, 1st of September will be the quarter, and we're really going to dive into the budgets then and see what we can do. We know we're already going to make some changes in those, you know, what's going on. We understand, your fuel issues, but, when you really look at those, they're not that far out of line, with the prices as high as they were. So, just keep up the good work and, let's try to watch those individual line items.
Okay, thank you. All right, Fire?
Evening, Mayor, City Council. Randy, thank you for getting us the expenditure report and everything. First off, you guys will notice that I've given the expenditure report from the fire department and code enforcement. I look forward to seeing that at the beginning of each month. When I get everything totaled up, you guys will be getting that. And that will change, obviously, as we spend out of different line items. So just kind of get looking forward to that. The second thing is we have responded to 272 calls in the past month. That's a little bit short. Where we were last August, we were at 355, so we're not quite as busy as we were last year. I did not break them down as fire calls or medical, but if I were to guess, I guess we were a little bit short on medical. Engine 2, we've had some issues with it, and you'll notice on your expenditure sheet that I give you, we had Engine 2 was an issue that we had to work with on getting repaired, and then our squad truck. We had some issues with it. The air compressor totally went out on it. The front tires had to be replaced, and we had front end alignment. Again, all this work was done, other than the front end alignment and tires, everything on the engine was all done in-house, which saved us quite a bit of money. But I'm proud to report that Engine 2 is back in service. It's been out of service for at least a few months, and it is back in service. And that is our out-of-town truck. One last thing that I have for open meeting, Paul had ordered a awning for Station 1. Our truck 96, our service truck, is sitting outside now due to Station 2 being demolished. He had ordered this carport, and the reason I bring it up tonight, I would like to see if we can take this out of capital improvement. They will be here Friday morning to assemble this, and the amount is $2,884.50. Wasn't sure if that could be taken out of capital improvement, or if we need to take that out of our line item of building maintenance and repair.
2884.
That's correct, 288,450. And again, the only reason I need to know tonight is because I will have to ask for a check in the morning. Have that check ready to go Friday.
Make a motion, we go ahead and do that out of capital improvements. I think we can do it.
Okay, we got a motion, a second, to take the 2,000 plus out of capital improvements. Any other questions?
That purchase was approved earlier.
Yeah.
This is what designated where it will be taken from.
That's correct.
Okay, so all in favor? Vote.
If you guys have no other questions, I do respectfully ask for a closed meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, human resources.
I wanted to kind of review some what happened a couple of the last meetings, and I was looking at the time frame on what we did, and I really want to kind of compliment the council here because we found the information. We were told at a city council meeting the problem that we had. The next week we had a human resources meeting and department head meeting, and the following council meeting we voted and got our issues taken care of. So I wanted to point that out, that I feel like our action within 2 weeks was a pretty good, I think it's a pretty favorable time. And I was pleased with everybody that we were able to do that. And just wanted to compliment the council on that. And otherwise, we'll be working on the human resources meeting.
All right, Humane?